Legends rise and fall, and with them, history is written in fire. Beneath the ashes of battle, new chapters are being forged, and the embers of an old fire are beginning to flame. The Juggernauts return under the ruthless command of Day of Fire 16, a leader forged in pressure and fueled by vengeance. Joining him are two cold-blooded warriors, Billy Onbro and A. D. Poor. Will they survive the iron rule of their captain or crumble under his reign? Across the field, the reigning champions return, the Psychos. Led by the legend himself, Froofzilla, young, brilliant, deadly. He brings chaos wrapped in calm. Beside him stands John from work, the backbone of the squad. And emerging from exile, Goose Guy 20, a ghost from the past returning to the spotlight. Both teams have something to prove. One seeks revenge, the other, dominance. Juggernauts, Psychos. Chapter 2. Who writes the next page?
All right, welcome back to the War Zone, where the old grudges respawned with new fire. This is more than a rematch, it's a reinstallation of war. The Psychos and the Juggernuts return to the stage with upgraded loadouts and retooled rosters, and the only thing guaranteed, no one leaves untouched.
The Juggernuts, still under the iron command of Day of Fire 16, now flanked by two ex-ninjas with everything to prove. Billy and Bro, one of the more scrappy players in the league, and AD Poor, a support main with survival instincts carved from defeat. You can clown on their stats, but don't ignore the synergy. These three, they're rolling in like bullfrogs squatted up on match point.
And on the other side, the Psychos, who have not lost their edge, they've sharpened it. Froofzilla is still steering the madness, now with two deadly new sidekicks. He's got old Goose Guy back from retirement. Uh, I will say with Goose Guy, he's got a controversial toolkit that ICE, the International Cheater Examinators, are still reviewing. We're not entirely sure how that'll play tonight. And on the other side there, he's got old John from work, the turncoat, the ex Juggernaut. He's a tactician from Brest who swapped discipline for destruction. Together, they're a frag fest waiting to happen.
Juggernauts bring structure, the Psychos bring chaos, but both squads are loaded, focused, and fully stocked with highlight reel energy.
This isn't just a rerun from last season's finale, it's the whole new version. It's two teams rebuilt from the ground up, two leaders with legacies to defend, and when the dust settles, only one team gets to patch in victory. The battlefield is set, the banners are raised. Now meet the frogs ready to write the next page in blood, chaos, and glory.
And now, introducing Team Juggernauts.
Day of Fire 16, Brass Reminders Elite Academy of Sticker Tacticians.
Billy on Bro, Juggernauts, be gay sports. We're in the gays.
AD Poor, the Siege Mama University.
And now introducing Team Psychos.
Froofzilla, Bartlett University.
John from work. I don't always jerk it, but when I do, I use Jergens.
Goose Guy 20, Froofzilla Penitentiary. Best position? None.
All right, everybody, that's your starting lineups. We've got a call in to old Froofzilla, captain of the Psychos. Froofzilla, Got a hard-hitting question for you, sir, before you look to defend your title. So there's some reports saying, floating around about old Goose Guy. His recoil control, everybody's saying it looks pretty much pre-recorded. We want to know your thoughts. Is it mechanical mastery or, maybe a little outside assistance? And before you answer, no, go ahead. Answer first, actually. Go ahead.
I just gotta say, that man's aim is absolutely cracked. You can tell he's been practicing every day in the training range, mastering the recoil for every single weapon. I personally, uh, it excites me a little bit, if I'm being totally honest. He streamed it to me. I don't know how he does it.
Would you like to know how he does it? We have a little a leaked proof from our sources at ICE. If you're looking at the screen there, you'll see it's skillissuessolutions.com. It's his receipt. It's clearly a purchase for 1 week trial of wall hacks. And he did.
I'm going to stop you right there. This is clearly an AI edit. It's false. The psychos are, not cheaters. We may be a little crazy, but we're not cheaters. So this is just a blatant.
I'm gonna have to cut you short there. We're low on time. These rumors are going to continue floating around, and we'll be watching. Okay. Well, now go back to your team.
I'll say one more thing. Wall hacks has nothing to do with this man's recoil control. So.
All right.
They don't correlate.
All
to
right.
What you're saying.
That's fine. We're calling over the next captain. Go back to your team, sir.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll have to pay close attention to old Goose Guy. That's pretty hard to refute there. Next up on the line, we got old Naked Woodchip, our boy Naked Woodchip, the captain of the Juggernuts.
Hello.
Welcome. So you've always called Goose Guy 20 a bug in the system in frog form. Too good,
Absolutely.
Too good for how little he plays, how little he practices. One question: did you report him to ICE?
Yikes.
Oh, and follow up on that.
Yes, I'll just say it.
Did you create the report yourself? Was it fake? Did you doctor it up?
Not true. Absolutely not true. Completely false. And yes, I did report him.
We thought so. Real quick then, what do you feel like today's X Factors is for the Juggernuts to secure the victory in tonight's game?
Easy. Billy on bro. If I get peak Billy, there's no chance. It's over.
All right. Well, good luck. Good luck to you. We will rock on and get started here. Just
thank you.
Go ahead and send up the ready signal whenever.
Will do.
I don't know to what extent I believe him there, Joe.
Wasn't very convincing.
I am excited though to see how this season kicks off for these two squads.
Yep, it's exciting to get their premiere in this season. See how the new teams shape out with these two, and see how quickly the nerves shake off.
Exactly. We got readies all around. Let's fire it up. First map is Clubhouse.
Interesting map. I didn't expect this one between these two.
Clubhouse is one of my favorite maps.
And I can hear the lie through your teeth.
Let's see if they learned anything from our match together about bans. See what kind of direction they take.
Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. Learning from the previous match. Looks kind of standard.
It does look kind of standard.
Maybe the fuse.
Yeah, fuse is a little bit weird right out the gate. I would think
go downstairs first.
You would think so, but it looks like they're currently selecting gym bedroom.
Gym bedroom. Yep. Interesting.
Quite interesting. Looks like Matthew's team is going pretty much no frills. Just bring the wall breaching and a little bit of flashy flash.
Yep. Yeah, I think the one thing that has changed with Matthew's team since last season is there's a little less chaos, I think, and a little bit more structure with his team.
Yeah, picking up the addition of old John from work, our boy. I mean, talk about a stabilizing presence through and through. You don't have to worry about walls. You don't have to worry about objective pushes. You don't have to worry about on defense. You don't have to worry about wall denial. It all comes pre-done with old John from work.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I see Anthony on the Cav here. That's an interesting pick as well. There's not a whole lot of room to roam on this site, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays with it.
Yeah, you don't
I'm guessing
hate
he's
it
gonna have
though.
some type of flank on Cash.
Yeah. Billy on Bro looking to hold down construction there. They've got castles from Day of Fire on all the main windows, leaving the cache window soft. But they did opt to reinforce the cache wall.
Yeah.
Holy, there's no in between on the zooms. You either go all the way out or all the way in. Let's see if I can remember. Okay. Matthew's playing Osa. You like that?
Yep.
I would fully imagine that'll be banned after this. He goes ahead and gives himself the little Osa castle wall there.
Yeah, I like the pick on Thatcher Thermite combo, keeping those two together and getting Alejandro some time to readjust to the game.
You don't need to readjust when you got those wall hacks, am I right? Alright, Froof's taken control of Gym window at least. Anthony is underneath working on a rotate up main stairs. Will's holding bathroom, and Billy on Bro is holding down the A side. Oh, by the way, they do have wall already breached. Goose Guy and John from work.
Oh,
Will with
the
a
bathroom.
crispy kill on Proofzilla there.
Jeez, and Billy doesn't even realize it. He's still shooting out that window.
Yep, just firing away.
Oh man.
We're gonna have to shuffle a bit here. Make up for a big gun loss there. John's playing around to Gym window.
Yep. And he's got the fuser.
It's like two still playing in construction. Billy on Bro and
He might get
84.
a pick on Billy here. If Billy swings a little too far out, he's holding a line of sight. That's really nice right there. Well, Will's distracted. Oh man, Alejandro's already in at top of main.
Oh, let's see it.
50 seconds left.
Yep.
Trumbull's kind of... Oh, sorry, Trumbull. I meant... Anthony's kind of on the wrong side.
Yeah, he went on the wrong side on that rotate. Alejandro gets got. Old Goose Guy gets got by old Billy on Bro. Pretty crispy little angle there. We'll give John
spot, a 1v3.
Yeah, 1v3.
Oh, is there the jump out? No.
No, it's still covered up. They are busting down the castle though. John predicted it, but just missed his shots. Billy on Bro with the nice cleanup kill. What a move with the sound fake.
Yep.
That was crispy. That's
nice.
That's that X Factor old Day of Fire was talking about.
Yep. And landed the shots too. Very nice play. It was a good hold. I like the setup in bathroom. Will being kind of the anchor between everyone. Anthony didn't end up being crucial in that one. Because they didn't really give him any option for a flank.
But he was alive at the end of the round, which you can never discount. Yep. Like another gun in the fray. The ban they stick with banning Blackbeard, not Osa, leaving the Osa.
Yeah, I think the Osa pick was only for that site specifically, so they will probably knows not to need to actually ban her when he's probably not going to play her.
Yeah, Proof just played it for the little hack on the wall and call it good. Yep.
Attackers need to locate.
It did go CCTV as expected.
Who plays Fuse? Maybe they banned Fuse specifically for
Al, maybe?
Yeah,
old Goose Guy, our boy Goose. Looks like a pretty straightforward traditional setup here. They are missing the rotate into garage currently, but I would imagine they picked that up. Will playing Tubarão, that's not something that we see often.
He does. I've seen him play it a couple times on this site because it is super helpful to deny the wall, but like they don't have any other denial for the wall, so kind of does seem a little odd.
Mm-hmm. There we go. There's the rotate coming in. 84 is playing underneath. Way underneath, third basement.
Yep. He likes to play in a really safe spot, get on some cams, and then try to find a flank on someone first floor.
Get that intel, then go. Yep.
Yep. They are going to go for wall, and I'm pretty sure they'll get it. It'll take some time, but they will get it. There's no way they won't. Billy playing top of garage. This will slow them down a bit, but they should still get it.
Elf Proof is able to get that angle on Billy. Yep.
Yep. All right,
Okay.
they did get wall.
Yep, it is breached.
Anthony's outside that door now. He's at bottom of blue, looking for a flank on John, but now he's back in oil.
Billy's rotated out of that danger zone and is trying to get eyes on the breach from top garage. Getting droned out by Fruitzilla currently.
I would like to see a little bit of droning from these other two. Right now, Alejandro's just holding an angle, and okay, there's John's getting in drone. I guess John's gonna push red stairs here in a second.
Looking like it. Poor is going on that long rotate back to site through construction, it looks like.
Yep.
Didn't sniff anybody out, so figured might as well return home.
Yep, seeing if he could catch anyone out off in construction, maybe.
Goose Guy might be able to get an angle on Billy if those walls are soft, so that is an option.
Yeah, oh, Matthew's gonna force him somewhere. He's cutting off his line back towards the site, so now I don't know what he's gonna do here though.
It was so close, he almost had it.
Yeah. A little bit of a lull.
Goose Guy's
Yeah,
droning
55
again.
seconds.
They do have the wall open. The smokes are going to keep delaying this though.
Those are some good throws by Billy to hold off the wall.
Ooh, the push,
But
the
he just
double
gets
push. Yep, he gets
pinched,
caught. Yep.
So now they have B sites.
The Psychos
if they
have
can
garage.
take garage.
Yep, it's all going to come down to Al, old Goose Guy, because he's got the diffuser. They are getting a drone in from Fruitzilla. They should get the ping on Anthony on red stairs and Will on A.
He should be able to just get into B behind the racks without Will being able to get to him, and then garage can cover. I think they'll be able to get this plant off as long as Anthony doesn't come up on a flank right here. He's in garage creeping, and he might catch John from the back. Yep, he takes down John, and Will's gonna get Alejandro.
Oh, there it is. Yep, through the smoke. Fruitzilla's going to have to pull out some magic.
What a flank!
What a flank.
Talk about being a crucial part of this one was Anthony with that flank in garage on John.
He was just saving up for this round. He was taking last round off.
I mean, he wasn't even needed last round because his team got such a good hold on this one. He just took it away. I mean, they had that Will coming in on Alejandro on the plant. I think John would have got him if John hadn't gotten
Been
flanked
down.
himself.
Yep. Juggernuts holding strong, proving that defense does in fact win championships.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little stat for you from our first series.
You know what? I think you're cutting out. Sorry there, Sir Rorschach. We don't want to hear it.
The attacking rounds, there was only 4 total wins.
That's atrocious.
That is pretty bad. Out of 19 total rounds.
That is wild. In other news, just a big shout out here to our boy Logan, old Logie from Days Gone. He and Trumbull had a IRL encounter these last couple days, so he is back in the old YouTube chat here. What's up, Logie?
Oh, nice.
Our boy.
Good to see Logan, and I always remember Logan and his
boob
mug.
cup. Yep.
Yep, his boob mug.
Hard to forget that thing.
Iconic. Legendary. All right, they're playing basement this time.
the
have
natural
had not
third
a
place.
whole lot of problems with holding on this map. Defense on this map so far.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Okay, there has got to be a way to zoom out better. But there isn't. Okay, we're sticking with it. Old Froof is already busting up kitchen pretty good. Anthony, old 84
Going
is
third.
Yep, going third. I don't think he has the floor shut out. He doesn't yet, but you never know. He'll be all over the place on this map.
Yep. He's looking for a flank on garage, but there's no one over there as of right now. We got a droning kitchen. They're checking it out.
It looks like the Psychos are content with sticking together this go around, which
Yeah.
might be a little bit better for him with that roamer.
Yeah, I like how they're playing this right now. They're gonna take kitchen and they're using all angles to get it. One's droning, one's taking, and the other's holding hall. They already took tunnel. They've opened up tunnel, so they have that as an option. I do like this also taking hatch, opening it up so that if they do press dirty tunnel, then someone could stay up and play the hatch.
Yep. Just give you lots of lines of sight into the site.
Yep. John's watching stairs while Matthew's droning. Alejandro's still up top.
It's like they're about to get ying-a-ling-a-ding-ding, and no holes through the wall, so they could drop pretty relatively safely if they can get land the
Billy's-
ying.
Billy's the well. No, there's the holes now.
There's the holes,
Will
yep.
just made them. Billy's gonna be the first contest, and then Will be the second.
Billy
There's a
does land some
castle.
shots there. That's big.
Who did he land on?
He landed him on Al,
little-
an old goose
Oh,
guy.
yeah. There's a castle on the tunnel right now, so they will have to deal with that. Do any of them have breaching?
It does not look like it. They've used both of their hard breach tools, one to get hatch and one to get the dirty open.
That's gonna be crucial. 40 seconds. He's gonna have to beat it down.
Yep.
John's coming down main stairs right now. He's fighting with Anthony, who's laying down behind the wall. Alejandro's probably going to have to drop here the moment Matthew gets the door open. Nope, he's coming down main stairs, so it looks like they're going to force the church push. Matthew got
Froof
Billy.
picks up one. Yep. Oh, that's going to be a good flash.
Crucial. Goose guy got stuck in hallway.
Yep. Going to have to push and get that
Anthony.
diffuser. Couldn't
Oh,
get through the
just
hole.
Missed it.
Oh my goodness.
They couldn't get through the hole. I didn't even realize that I had a hole
Yep.
enough to walk through.
Oh my goodness. If there had been half a second more, that plant would have gone down and Anthony would have been left in a bad situation. Yep. Have fun pushing a
One
ying.
planting.
Yep.
Yeah, one planting and one watching. It would have been a tough. But they got it. Got it by time.
They got it by time. If you can remind me to pull up the stat page after every round for our statistician, old Imtrum, Bilbo BT Baggins, the player formerly known as don't even remember anymore. There you are, sir. And here we have it, though, the switch. Psychos to defense.
Relieved for a defensive hole or defensive round.
I can't say I blame them.
Yeah, attacks of brutal.
I remember being on the receiving end.
Last season it was not this bad. I know we're early on, but it was at least a little closer between the split on defense versus attack. The start of the season, it's been all defense.
That game one was two more of the defensively favored teams, I feel like.
Yeah.
The Revenants, my boys, we're defense first.
Yep.
we've never heard of offense.
5 seconds left.
I do like this Valkyrie play out of Goose Guy.
Bomb.
Gives him guaranteed contribution and intel all at once.
Mhm. I do like the Valk. She's a great op.
I'm
Good
thinking,
intel,
I'm
good
just
stuff.
thinking about picking up that $40 skin. No biggie.
$40 skin. Oh, is she the new one?
Yeah, she's got the
I didn't even recognize her.
insane Valk skin.
Yep.
Here we go. They are in position, the Juggernauts.
Guessing they're going for. Okay, they do have hard breach. Yep, and the sidearm EMP or the side gadget EMP.
Yep. They are leaving AD Poor over here all by himself, while Day of Fire and Billy on Bro do look to be pushing logistics potentially.
Yeah.
And they have logistics
One of
open.
them's gonna have to come back to help them get the wall.
Billy on Bro has rotated
Yep, there he
around.
is.
And that inverted camera side switch is getting me. Here we go. Wall is getting open. Day of Fire has rotated to front windows. A is currently cleared. Well, John from Work's holding down the rotate from bathroom. Bathroom's locked down.
Yep.
That's big. Fruitzilla is
Now,
off site.
He can open it up anytime,
In about
but he'll be having to fight it.
a minute and 45 seconds. That's how long it seems to take. Billy on Bro is droning out logistics office. I'm waiting for that first phone call to go down. I would imagine he's going to give him a ring and then drop.
Froof is playing stairs, and he did get spotted by that drone.
There it
from
is. Phone
Billy.
call 1. Billy on Bro is dropping hatch currently. They should have Goose Guy pretty pinched here.
Nice.
But the C4 underneath gets Billy on Bro from Fruitzilla.
Did he just hear it, or do you think he got a call out? Or?
I think he had to have heard it. I'm not entirely
Yeah,
sure.
because I don't think anyone was on cams.
84 and John from Work are about to have an exchange here. John's desperately trying to get out of the bathroom.
Froof just missed the hatch. If he had opened up a second earlier, he would have caught Day of Fire coming through the window. This guy coming back to side, if he could just... They didn't shoot out enough of the feed holes, but he got him anyway!
Oh, he got him with the C4. The Psychos are in a good position now. Just 84 left. He's going gym window. And Fruitzilla is underneath. Did hear him enter.
Oh, he got... Was John's fried chicken get pinged? Oh, and a little...
Goose Guy. The goose is loose.
Winning it out.
Winning it out.
Oh,
there
man,
it is.
walls for sure.
Yep. Look at that. He was tracking him through the wall like it was
He was
nothing.
tracking through the wall. You could tell.
Goose Guy with a double kill that round.
Yep, the C4 was nice. I was just criticizing nice walls. Yeah, I was just criticizing the fact that they didn't shoot enough of the feet holes through the wall on that one to be able to see everywhere in gym. So when Day of Fire hopped through the window, Goose Guy wasn't able to see him right away, but then he did cross through the path. I guess I didn't even see his legs. He just heard him or something.
They could have had a Valcam in there.
That's true. Was John Fried Chicken was already down.
And maybe it would have been close. The timing
Yeah, it
would have
been
been rough.
close. But anyway, he did chuck the C4 over there, maybe even just to open up the hole a little bit more so he could enter if he needed to, and caught him on the cross.
The chat is confirming walls over here. They've clipped it and they're analyzing, so we'll know in a bit.
What a great round.
Oh, statistician, here you go. Sorry. Nothing like a little pre-round scoreboard. Oh my gosh. Once we get these controls figured back out, man, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. Goose Guy with the bandit trick. Who said this guy hasn't played in 3 years? Look at him go.
He went with the barbed wire over the C4. It's a pro move.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Especially with his skill on the C4.
Yep, that's his weapon of destruction. Like old Froofy's hanging out in garage. Be interested to see how the old Juggernuts decide to push this site.
Yep, this is gonna be a tough one. They
Don't really have the tools. They're just
don't have
banking on
they
stealing
can't stop the bandits. He's not
yeah.
even bandit trick, and they can't stop them.
If the Brava steals
I
one,
guess
then
the
they'll be
Bill.
fine. Yep.
Billy and Bro can steal him. But was that one of his drones? Can't see.
84 is breaking into construction. Billy on Bro is now. Nope, he's still underneath. I do like the Fenrir play out of John.
Yeah. They might be able to steal one of his, though.
Oh, that's true.
He's coming up red stairs right now. He might be stealing one.
He's hunting.
Attackers have located a bomb.
He is hunting.
They have fires droned out construction. Found the bomb site. Found Goose Guy hiding behind bomb A.
Man, Froof and Garage is gonna be tough to pry out.
I think
If they take cash, that'll be way easier.
Yep.
Oh, there's
I think
one.
that's the plan. If I picks off Goose Guy like it was nothing. Anybody want fried goose? Smoked one. Getting the wall to A from construction.
Filled that room with bees.
John is holding the angle from red stairs.
He's got a nice angle there, but they do have wall open too, so it's like they've got two spots to play with. There's just no one on that second one yet.
Yep.
Billy and Bro's gonna play red. I don't know if I like that.
Proof has rotated back around.
Okay, putting pressure on it is good. Pulls him off the wall. There's just barbed wire and
Electric barbed wire at that. Yep. Billy on Bro is coming up red now. He's exchanging some fire with John.
We got 50 seconds. We still got time. They've opened a window. They might be trying to put pressure on B now. Bill and Bro just droned up red. Or is that still downstairs?
No, that was up. He came up. John from work saw it. The ace charges are going down from Proofzilla.
Opening up A.
Or from Day of Fire. Yep, opening up A further. Proofzilla still is holding an angle in garage.
He might catch him here. And Billy and Bro coming up red right now. He might get the flank on John. Yeah, John's gonna get got. And that leaves Froof. He might. They might just stall out. 10 seconds. Nope.
Plant is going down.
He's gonna let the plant go, and I think he's gonna just try to do a retake.
Yep.
Lots of.
That camera is hacked.
He might catch Billy and Bro. Yep, but there's no one dead, so no one watching it.
Billy and Bro shuts him down.
Can't believe that.
Yep.
Coming to that red stairs is tough. Freaking tough. So many spots you can be looking and.
Dominant victory. Out of the Juggernuts.
Yep.
Not at all how I was expecting that first game to go. I thought Goose Guy would come in a little bit rusty, but didn't even seem to matter. We are going to have a quick 2-minute and 30-second intermission here. Pee break, as we commonly refer to it, or smoke break. So, gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages.
And now a quick word from tonight's sponsors.
In the world of tactical ops, there's no room for hesitation or feelings.
Was that a single toe out of formation? Congratulations, you're dead.
Welcome to the Mrs. Walker's School for Tactical Insertions and Hard Breaching, where your excuses get breached first. Mrs. Walker isn't just the founder, she's a legend. 3 tours, 0 patients, and 1 titanium hip installed on the battlefield. You'll learn precision breaching, silent insertions, drone intel and counter intel, flash timing, door dominance, and much, much more. From raw recruits to breaching machines, for $5,999 a semester, she'll break you down and build a weapon. Mrs. Walker's School for Tactical Insertions and Hard Breaching. Kick first, cry never.
It started with just one battle, just one tank, just one victory. But then, the victory stopped. And the grind began. You told yourself it was just a hobby, a game you could quit any time. But it's been 7 years. Your friends are gone. Your family sends emails now. And your mousepad smells like cheese. This is what World of Tanks addiction looks like. By the time your therapist mentioned boundaries, you were already trying to unlock the T-95 with the derp gun. You thought you could just play casually, then you learned what armor angling meant. Now you're deep into tank destroyer spreadsheets. You've started saying things like weak spot meta out loud. We're World of Tanks Addicts Anonymous. And you, my friend, need help. It's okay to miss a match. It's okay to uninstall. Temporarily. We offer support in a safe, judgment-free space. Weekly group meetings, scheduled naps, gentle introductions to vitamin D, and limited supervised sessions of Age of Empires 2 for the transition phase. We've helped thousands get back on their feet and into pants. Our motto? Tracks before snacks? No, not anymore. Now it's touch grass, kick ass, reclaim your damn life. This isn't about quitting, it's about rebooting. World of Tanks Addicts Anonymous. Because you can't shell your way out of emotional instability forever. It's time to respawn into society.
All right, boys. Welcome back. Hope you emptied the bladders. Trey, we know you have a problem. Seek help. Okay? All right, teams, are we ready? Looks like our boys, the Psychos, are ready. Just waiting for the A-OK from the Juggernuts. There it is. We are going. Wild, wild first game. I will say, I've been on one end of that. Starting off the night strong, feeling good, everything's flowing. Then you win 3 straight defenses here. You're feeling really, really good. Like, let's not ban an operator. You know?
Was that intentional?
Let's pick the weirdest site we possibly can. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, that's a great
Then
question here.
before you know
Was the no ban intentional?
I'm sorry, what? What are we talking about?
Was the no? I mean, was there a no ban right here too?
There was a no
There was.
ban right here.
I wonder if this was intentional.
It easily could have been. We'll see.
It seems like it. It seems. I mean, the captain to do it would be you and him.
I will say, in whatever defense the Revenants want or deserve, it was very much a, we have 4 seconds left, who do we ban? Ban this guy, ban this guy. Nobody bans anybody. And then we're like, all right, we'll just no ban. As you do.
Mm-hmm. An interesting start too is on the basement. This is not too surprising with Day of Fire liking the site better. And it gives 84 more room to roam.
Exactly. It frees them up for 2 vertical, like 2 stories up of roamability.
Yep. And I know that the attacking team's gonna probably want to get a hatch here if they're gonna push blue, or they're gonna go somewhere upstairs to take a staircase. So
Yeah. Good first sight. I mean, eventually you feel like you're going to have to come here anyway. So why not get it out of the way now?
yeah. I mean, if you're feeling good, if you like the site, yeah.
John from work, or boy, the fried chicken man, going with Damos. I don't know to what extent.
I wonder if that is intentional to go after Anthony.
It could be. Does Cavi not? Her ability does nothing against that.
No, nothing to it. I think the vigil is the counter to it.
To see it. They sealed up elbow, which I know Billy on Bro normally likes to leave open and play. They did get mirror banned, so that was directed directly towards him.
Mirror was a ban in the first round, or in the first round as well.
Yep. 80
Anthony
port.
way over here.
He is able to rotate back, and he could catch these two guys by surprise. I don't know where Fruifzilla is. He's on his drone. He's been droning the last 15 seconds.
He's still outside by the cars. Yeah, they are.
They're in danger up
Game
here.
Oh, he just spotted her. He knows
there's the target. Yep.
They've got her trapped off site, so if they play this right, they should be able to catch him. The thing is yeah, he's got him.
I feel
How
like
long
you have
is your
to.
cooldown?
I'm not entirely sure. I feel like this is a fight that you have to go get.
Yeah, you can't just sit here. Yeah, he needed to take the White Hall, so it cuts off dining room, and then he's in a spot to be able to catch him no matter what.
It was similar
He's
to
on Cav again.
Yep, he's got the ping.
Oh,
they're
out
ring
just
around
as
the
they
rosy.
pass each other.
Yep.
And Matthew's not, or Froof is not going to get there in time to catch him before he gets downstairs. So they do have now. They forced him downstairs. They know they have everything. Goose Guy's coming down main stairs, pushing pressure there, and they're going to go backstage.
Hatch is open. Yep. All three of them have reconvened backstage area.
I don't love this. I think it's better the diffuser go here with the two, but then someone's pushing.
They've now identified all three defenders on site with that ping on Day of Fire.
And John's Fried Chicken's fighting Billy and Bro at Pillar. And Froof is going down main stairs now. He's going to probably contest with 80 Poor. There's 20 seconds left. They're going to be a mad rush to site, starting probably with Fruifzilla.
I mean, have you met the Psychos? This is what they do.
Yep, this is Mad Dash pushing from Goose Guy in sight. He's going to have potentially...
Goose Guy's in on Day of Fire, drops the diffuser, Day of Fire picks up the kill. One kill that round.
What?
One kill.
Fruifzilla needed to push much quicker and...
get that rotate off. Yep.
Yep. Man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
John's
the
Fried Chicken didn't
Psychos.
come up. Yeah. I mean, early last season, this was their main struggle, was pushing on attack. I mean, the captain, Froof, you know, that his style is so different that it's like, it's hard to get
There
used
it
to.
is. The reverse flex. The no ban on the other side.
And the Deimos band, they didn't really like that.
Yep.
Which I understand, like having a roamer and being tracked like that, tough.
Referencing back to game one, when the Revenants had you pinned on Villa. Similar situation. Similar situation here. It's you have one guy isolated. Like that was the instant call. We're like, we have to go kill this guy, and then we'll go deal with everything else.
Yep, it made me have to. I had to second guess every single time I wanted to roam because it's like you have to be prepared to being hunted down.
Yeah. Which you'd like to see a skull post like that is something I feel like Anthony should play. One area that he struggles with is knowing when to come back to site. So that gives him that instant, 3 seconds and I'm back, even though I was all the way across the map type move.
Yep. I do like that. That I think I played them once on this map, and it did not work out. I got domed through the floor as I was trying to flank you guys on main.
10 seconds to go.
But I think that is a good call for this. It's something that it gives you
5 seconds to go.
options to roam, but still be able to get to site like almost immediately.
Attackers objective
If you did get pinched like that. All right, upstairs. Looks pretty standard. For a second, I thought 80 Poor was going to do his classic tower hold, but it does not look like it. He actually came back to site and sealed it up.
Sealed it up, and he's calling it a day. If he were skull pose, seal it up and then teleport back.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have those frost mats in
that's
tower,
true.
which he likes to have.
Oh, we got the Osa Froof all over again.
Yep. Interesting. This is a big site. It's hard to hold on through 3.
I don't think I ever realized you could put an Osa shield upside down.
Oh, really? John's fried chicken down in security, getting set up there with his drones. Goose Guy and Froof is on the roof outside big window.
No real roam out of the Juggernuts. Billy's playing main stairs. That's about it. Pours over and Anne Frank, which
Yeah, this.
honestly, if they could get to bedroom, get that wall open, maybe get some stuff going.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard to know how people are holding though. There really isn't a whole lot of droning. What? Anthony's gonna get caught. Oh man, rotating. I almost didn't even see that happen.
I definitely didn't. I was focusing in on an old Goose Guy.
I was looking up top, yeah, and then I just saw Anthony creeping down the hall and realized that's right next to John.
That's big. Now they should realize that site is pretty much safe. John's going in for a couple more drones just to sort of scout it out, see what's up. Those drones can blow up Malusi's.
Yep.
Nice,
sure.
that's big.
And he got the
Legion.
on that
Yep.
stairs. Yeah, getting the one kill really opens up, like frees you. You're able to have a lot more space.
Phone
with
call
that
number
attack,
2 going
especially having
down.
A minute in.
John might be able to hear that Billy's on the side. Oh, looks like Goose Guy's opening it up. He definitely has the sound audio cue now. Proofzilla's coming up main. Deifier is still holding Anne Frank looking main bedroom side.
Yep, there's probably gonna be a contest right here.
Shots fired. They both come out relatively unscathed.
Yeah, I don't want to.
John lands the kill on Billy, but gets downed. Yep. Goose Guy.
That's crucial. Keeps Will in this, or keeps Deifier in this.
Goose Guy's pushing in.
Goose Guy does take the site.
He's flashing himself. Good. Holy crud! What's going on? He's got
good.
6 legions in him.
Caught by Deifier.
Yep.
13 seconds. He does get caught. Froof is gonna have to push.
Oh, he's going for the old toe shot. I've been on the receiving end of that, but Deifier clutches up. Round 1 for the Juggernuts.
Oh man, Billy and Bro getting the down was crucial in this round.
Yep, huge.
And then Goose Guy, did he have diffuser or was John?
I think John had the diffuser.
And that's also brutal because
yep,
Goose Guy could have been able to just at least do the plant to where he wouldn't have to
exactly
run down.
Yep, that double legion self flash
himself.
Yep.
Yikes, it's tough.
We'll just pretend like we didn't see it.
Get a scoreboard up.
I flashed it once, I'll flash it again, baby. Thank you though.
Just making sure.
Yep.
I can't see the stream, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Sure.
I think the accusations are off, Goose Guy. You are free and clear. Unless that's part of his plan. Flash himself and then kill him through the flash. The toggle was on. Our boy Commando's calling it out from the chat.
Yeah.
Let me just take you back a couple days. Dominant win for the Juggernuts round 1. 2 rounds up. Game 2. If they win this one, they're going to lose the whole thing.
Bomb located by attackers.
Another Fenrir play.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was Saban coming out from the Juggernuts.
This site is a good site.
It's a very funnely site. Like if you're attacking it, you're coming in from one direction, 1 or 2, depends on where you're trying to push.
Front. Yep.
Yep.
Anthony playing way off site as Cab again.
Surely not.
Armory.
You would never. The Blackbeard play coming out from John. Love to see it.
Yep. Especially on this side, I do think that's going to work. Should be pretty
also
effective.
Worth noting that it is round 3, so if it does go to overtime, Blackbeard's available for all the rounds.
Yep. It's a long way from overtime, though.
I've seen this play out before.
That's smart. If he was doing that on purpose, holding off the Blackbeard till they couldn't ban anything again.
Yeah.
Smart.
Wouldn't put it past him. I heard that man, if he jerks, he uses Jergens.
Alright.
Proof's opening up top. Billy on Bro might be In a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, that's a weird one where he uses the thermite charge on upstairs and it opens up half of the wall.
Mm-hmm. It's dirty. Here goes
John's got
thermite
his
number
back
2.
turned though. Oh, okay. John's taking bathroom. If he opens up here, okay. I wonder if he's gonna go through the wall here. Yep.
Oh wow! Right into Billy on Bro's lap. He is not in a good spot.
That's good pressure. Goose Guy needs to get into action though. I think he's going for a drone. Yep, he's droning out. I do like that they're droning a little bit more this round. Oh, that nade!
Oh, Fruitzilla picks up the kill through the rotate hole he blew.
That nade took off more than half first.
84 is working on a flank.
Yep.
He might catch Goose Guy here.
They're going for smokes.
Fruitzilla does have the diffuser.
The wall is barely
Plant
open.
is going down.
Plant is going down. John needs to get that. Yep, there it is. And
Goose Guy picks up the Day of Fire, and 84
is in a bad spot.
Yep. He sort of just sat back and watched
possibly
it
get
happen.
the flank on Goose Guy. Yep, and interrogation. Nope, he won't go for that. They're too close. They do know where he's coming from though. Oh, and he picks up the Froof. Could he
there's
get
the double.
Ace? Or could he get the clutch here? It's a tough
Good
spot with the
luck.
Blackbeard.
Yep. Don't let him get too close.
Yep, because you can whack.
There's
Knocked
the
him
whack,
down.
and
And
there's
dead.
the finish. That Blackbeard ban.
Yep. If they do get to overtime, I would not be surprised if this is every round that they get attacked. That was a good attack.
And we have the swap, and it's not 3-0, so the match is still on, boys. It's not a guarantee win for the Psychos. Good play by John. Good play by Goose Guy. Anthony almost coming in with that clutch. Love to see it. Good plays all around.
Good play all around. Yeah.
I would have liked to see Poor push up because they knew that the defuse was going down, and he sort of just sat back, watched it happen, and then initiated.
Yeah, I don't know how the comms were going, but yeah, if he had timed his push a little earlier when Will was pushing,
Yep.
he could have possibly gotten a couple
freer kills,
and maybe even helped.
Yep.
Yeah, helped Will
stay
or
alive.
helped Day of Fire, either get a kill as well, or. But you know,
hindsight's 20/20.
Yep, easy to criticize in the armchair.
We have some people that would criticize in the game. What was the plan there?
What's the plan there? Yep.
Psychos need to lock in and win these defenses. Yep. This is where it happens.
They're starting upstairs instead of basement, so that's a difference from the two teams.
Honestly, I'd prefer up here. That's just me. It's just easier to navigate. You have more mobility. There's way more.
It's a big site, but I think there's so much more room to actually hide. A lot more nooks and crannies.
Yeah, and you can get back to site 15 different ways.
Yeah.
Instead of downstairs where, good luck.
Yeah, and I almost don't even feel like you need a room on this one. There's so many rooms.
Yeah,
so many
we played
rotations.
with me planted in this corner.
Yeah.
Stevie was over here somewhere. Actually, Stevie was over here somewhere, and he stayed over here the whole time. And Trey was dead, so 2v3.
Here comes the Cali.
That was the Cali.
B's got banned. I didn't even notice that.
John might be able to pick somebody. Oh, I thought he was looking up.
Well, Froof, you see Froof over here in small tower?
Uh-huh, yep. He's
looking
waiting
to get a flank or something. All three of them here. If he jumps out, he could get at least one, potentially two. Oh, he's putting a mute jammer down.
Oh, to mute the Claymore. If there's a Claymore.
Oh, yeah, he was checking if a Claymore. Oh, my gosh, that's dirty.
That is dirty. That
is dirty. And he broke two. No one heard it. For sure, no one heard it.
The
He's
play
playing
is
so
there.
safe, but he's probably getting comms from John Fried Chicken that they're still on big window.
Billy is droning from bedroom side.
Know it.
which could throw him to make him think that there is one that direction.
Proof could do a jump out here. He knows there's no claymore. He's checking one more time.
Yep, check
They're
it
going for
again.
the push. Oh, and the pickup on John. But here comes the Proof. He landed a couple hits, but didn't get the kill.
Didn't get it.
Billy and Bro went down. I did not see when he went down.
It was the exchange with John, I believe.
Well, oh, okay. They're picking him up now.
Yep, the revive's up. They have sight. A is theirs.
Goose Guy's up there. He knows that they're... The C4 just went over their heads.
Goose Guy goes down. Yep.
3 on 1. 2 are low, though. Oh, he's got a flash roll down the stairs with him.
That is absurd. Plant's going down.
Then, oh, he's in a bad spot. He might get one on the floor. Nope.
But the plant is not in A. The plant is in B.
Yeah. He's going off sound cues and he's chasing 84. 30 seconds.
He's got to get a retake here. Or he's got to run and go eat some kills.
He's going to go for the big window.
Yep, he thinks that the diffuser's in A. So this is the assumption of run back here, pick up 2, go for defuse.
Tough spot. He's going to get at least 1, I think. Nope, they're going to know he's outside. Yep. Good attack there.
Juggernuts are on the verge.
Yep. You think the Caliban's gonna happen now?
No, I mean maybe. I don't think so though. Because you go downstairs and she's.
They'll need to probably play that one again. They'll need to play that one again.
You are correct, sir. I wouldn't have done it. Let him have it.
Yeah, John. John got pinned in down there. In the kid's bedroom, he had a zombie, and his barriers were getting shot down in one shot. He was not able to hold kid's bedroom the way he would have wanted. The Fenrir. Another Fenrir.
Yep. He's not one that I played often. Played him for the first time, I think, against you guys.
Oh, really?
Big fan.
Yeah, I do like him. He has a good gun.
Good gun. Gadgets are a little bit finicky, but once you figure out how to use them, it's good. I didn't realize that you had to deactivate before you could activate another one.
Yeah, you only get 2 activations.
Right. I thought if I
one
did a
gets
third
destroyed
one.
while it's activated, you lose it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Holy.
He started off with 3 activations.
Fenrir sucks.
10 seconds left. Attackers have located a bomb. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Man. What
This
a
is
wild
it.
round.
What a wild round.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I'm just going to throw this out there. I did predict that the game would be a 2-0 before the game started.
You did, yep. But
I will also throw it out there and say I did not think the Juggernuts were going to be the ones 2-0ing.
Yep.
I thought the goose is loose and the froof and the goose are loose and they're just free balling all over the place. The walls were too much. But let's see if the Juggernuts can reel it back. Not Juggernuts, the Psychos.
They're taking a big tower this time instead of big window. They did open big window. Will's checking out small tower, making sure Proof isn't over there.
He's had it with that. Billy is doing stuff I like to be doing. Open wall, go somewhere else. Open window, go somewhere else. Yep. Give him stuff to think about.
Oh, 84 down and John in sight.
Yep.
Goose Guy needs to get over there and get him up as soon as possible before they start taking sight. But he's trapped across the window.
Yeah, oh, he's making a break for it. He gets through.
Got it. I think he can get there safely. Yep. So they'll get John back into this round. Froof took a flank on the big tower, but no one was home.
Yep.
They're coming in big window again, and they're just lighting up the wall.
One legion
Goose
in
Guy's gonna put
on
the finisher.
Billy. Yep.
John's gonna swing around. They're just holding now. Oh, the pre-fire was way too soon and was able to get picked up by Billy.
Goose Guy's in a spot here. One in,
Goose
two
Guy might
in.
pick up. Oh no, he took a run for it right when he jumped through the window. It landed a good hits on on Day of Fire, but took some damage, especially some from the fire probably.
This is where
Froof
legends are born.
Back in his normal spot, trying to clutch up on a 3v1.
There it is.
Man. Another flawless round. On attack, nonetheless.
Good night, Psychos.
Good night, Psychos.
Okay, that's still one of the coolest elite skins out there.
For sure. For sure. GG's.
GG's, everybody. Let's call in a. We didn't even have time for a fan vote on who to interview.
Yeah.
We're getting a call for Billy.
Yep, I see Billy too.
Yep. Let me summon the boy. See if he's got time for us. Let's first off see if he can even find us. There he is. Billy on Bro. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
How was that, sir? What a game.
Yeah, that was unexpected. That's kind of the word we were all just talking about, to be honest with you. We have a lot of respect for Maddie and his team he put together. We thought was a really, really solid lineup, and so we were expecting it to be a battle. We were expecting an OT. So the fact that we came out and played as well as we just did, we were actually kind of surprised with ourselves. So
it was very impressive. I will admit I had predicted a 2-0 win by the Psychos before the game started. So foot insert mouth, please. Here we go. Yum yum. Wow.
And honestly though, that's a fair prediction, because I mean, like, Maddie's team can be like the best team that you've ever seen. And they're all and John is like so consistently solid all the time. So it's like I don't blame you at all for the 2-0 prediction the other way.
A question from the chat is how does it feel to come out of retirement fresh off of the worst performing team of last season and perform better than ever? Like, this was vintage 16 kill Bill.
You know, I was actually 30 minutes before our first match was watching a video on Siege settings, and I think I just solved my issues. You know, I can actually see in the game now, so that's been helpful, having eyesight and not just relying on my terrible sound cues.
Wow.
So
maybe you need to send me that video.
I was gonna say, care to share, please? There's a lot of us that
I'll put the
need
link
it.
in the chat.
Nice. Well, congratulations again. It looks like the Juggernauts are steamrolling. One last question before you go. This is, sort of a callback from last game. Back to front to back.
Oh, anyone who says back to front needs to be admitted to a psychiatric ward immediately, because that's disgusting. I mean, you got to go from the pecker to the rear end,
Pecker back.
That's the only way. Yep, that's the only way to do it.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, congratulations on the win. Good start for your season. Looking forward to seeing some more. I think we play you all, the old Revenants take down the Juggernauts next week. So looking forward to that.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure's ours. Everybody, viewers, thanks for watching. We will catch you fellers on the next one. Stay tuned.